NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for his talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center position. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Vassell outside. On the wing, Fox. Changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. V.J. Washington comes in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Sohan. 6 to shoot. Davis inside. Sohan's there.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Harper the pass to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. MP's got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. MP out there with Fox. And it's Cornett in at the center, locking down the middle. Gafford passes to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Davis with it. Sohan's there. And it's Davis missing. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. Here's Russell. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Davis with a screen on Fox. Now here's Marshall. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo! Anthony Davis sending a message with that finish. Wow.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Derek Lively. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process, but right now it's really next man up.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And Davis throws it down.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from free throw.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo! Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside, Fox. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The shot's good from Irving.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the three ball is good. Anthony's got 25 points in the game.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here's Irving, and another basket for Dallas.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
The three is pure from MP.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Wembanyama against Gafford. Back to Marshall. Anthony with the block.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Kevin?
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And the Spurs with possession following the score by Dallas.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Marshall kicks to Gafford. Pass to Irving. Driving in. Count that one as his seventh make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Now, here's MP. He's got 32, and they pick up 2. Anthony's got 34.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Irving against Anthony. And here's Washington outside. MP grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 7. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 37.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Irving from long range. The shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
They're playing the way they're supposed to.
That'll do it for our show.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest... with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And Anthony subbed in for Castle. They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Russell. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving looking over the floor to the wing right side. Russell with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Russell's got his second basket of the night. Russell against MP. Launches it. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Davis has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Right side, Russell. Pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 23. And here is MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Irving. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. MP has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get right back to the action when... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Anthony is out there with Fox, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. And there's the bucket from MP.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Russell sets a screen for Marshall. In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside, Davis. No good on the 3. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Russell, a screen on Fox. Back to Russell. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Washington passes to Gafford. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for Daniel Gafford.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
MP, good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Russell, no luck.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And got it! Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Dallas calls timeout. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Puts up a deep three, and Davis can't get it to go.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Anthony kicks to Olynyk. Anthony in the corner, takes the three, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he...
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And good, he hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Irving for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And here's MP for three. That shot misses. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Outside for Davis. "14 feet away. No good off the front iron." And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP, the most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question right here.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Let's get it, MP.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New Orleans, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position, filling out the middle. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on.
Spurs with some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Barnes. Harper comes in for Vassell. And MP subbed in for Castle. And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And reaching the NBA, a lifelong dream for MP. He's put in the work to get here. Spent a season in France playing for Paris FC to develop his skills.
And what better place to develop your skills than with Paris FC? Over the last decade, a ton of great French prospects have gotten their start there, and maybe MP might be the first American to jumpstart his career with them.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The drive-by Poole. Yep, that one goes. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? MP against Murray. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama. And Sohan subbed in for Fox. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 12 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Williamson outside. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Yo, mismatch, help him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. MP is out there with Harper. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Pass to Matkovic. Now here's Alvarado. Takes the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Oh, MP throws it down!
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. And San Antonio with a change here too. Fox is checked in. Here's Murray. Shot from the inbound. The shot, no good. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Over Murray. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Poole. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
And again, New Orleans no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Muscling it home, MP.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Matkovic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
San Antonio leading by 15. For 3, Anthony connects from downtown. MP's got 26.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Jones from outside. And again, New Orleans no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-3 run. 20 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 28 points for him.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And when a team is able to play different ways, with lineup versatility. How valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
For New Orleans, Misi comes in for Makovic, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Jones. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Castle subbed in for Harper. Williamson finds Murray over Anthony, and again, New Orleans no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. It's Poole on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Poole against Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Poole, the pass to Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Murray against Anthony. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Murray looking around. Over MP. That one rolls around and rims out.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown.
You know, right now for New Orleans, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Over at the forward spots, it's Murphy and Jones. Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. Outside Murray. Another shot. He can't get that one to fall.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Anthony with a bucket.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Poole looking it over. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third. Pass to Jones. And again, New Orleans no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 42 in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Poole. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Messi, and here's Jones. Here's Murray. Now here's Messi. Cornet defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
New Orleans is shooting 47% during this third quarter. Here's Murray. No good there with a step-back J. On the wing, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Anthony is out there with Harper. And it's Cornet in at the center. Hawkins can't get it to go. Spurs shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Hawkins. Williamson looking around. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And it's Matkovic missing. Pass to Anthony. From downtown. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
An incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Anthony outside. Oh, another one falls.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. and it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Williamson with it. He's against Sohan. Williamson left side. The shot won't fall. Sohan with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Pass to Williamson. Puts up a 3. Again, Williamson missing. And it's a Spurs ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Messi, he's checked in for Matkovic. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Poole, he's checked in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Waters is checked in for San Antonio. For 3, Anthony. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Poole. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Here's Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. From deep. Good! Another from 3.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in 2nd place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Back to Poole. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Poole. Murray against Anthony for 3. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. Murray passes to Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing.
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Poole outside. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Demon. So for Brooklyn now, the post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with Johnson, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine, who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. And the story just about writes itself.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, team. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to Thomas. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Johnson finds Porter. No good on the triple. Outside Anthony. 3-pointer. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustments.
You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Wilson. Johnson is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5, home in the paint. Anthony can't hit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Mann finds Johnson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In fourth, the Spurs.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
And Anthony gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Fires from deep. And it's Demon missing. San Antonio leading by 7. The 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Harper. Anthony's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's the Demon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Harper. And Castle is subbed in for Anthony. No good on the free throw. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Now, here's Fox. That's tipped. That's to Demon. Back to Porter. Claxton. Checked in for the Spurs. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. 1:39 left here in the second. The 3 is pure from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Nets trailed by 14. Driving the lane. And again, it's the Nets missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Anthony. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. MP's got 25 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Claxton the pass to Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for Michael Porter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Goes up on the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Demon. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Here's Wembanyama. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Now here's Thomas. Over Castle. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's San Antonio out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Take a look at the Spurs. Couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I... That'll do it for our show.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. So Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Demon. Latrey. San Antonio with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's Demon. And just miss after miss right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. To the inside. From down low. Claxton no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Thomas, a screen on MP. Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. Shot clock at 6. Williams outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pulls it from 20. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. MP's got 42 in the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Spurs running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Johnson. Porter is out there with Zaire Williams. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Clowney in at center. Porter, no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Buries it from three-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And the Nets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Clowney. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Spurs another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And here's Anthony for 3. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
From outside the arc. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. 5 to shoot. From deep, Williams buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's MP. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Clowney. .146 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson pulls up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. Here's Anthony. Good, he hits again.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. There's a good screen. Here's Clowney. It's tipped.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And
connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. High post, Johnson. Can they get it? Rebound by Johnson.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's MP, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going up against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.